now, and that's quite a dog you've got.
I know. She's a champion.
She is?
She's a 3.5-year-old champion English bulldog.
When you say champion, why is she judged a champion?
Well, she entered several dog shows, and she won enough points through the year to become a champion in the American Kennel Club, and that's what she is.
Much bigger than I thought it was going to be, Toni.
Well, she's bigger than most English bulldogs are. She weighs 80 pounds, and most females weigh no more than 55. So she's just real big.
And you met Barbara Woodhouse a couple of years ago in England, didn't you?
Yes, Daryl and I were in London, and we appeared on a talk show there in London, and Barbara was on. It's the first time I'd ever seen her, and she was at the beginning of all this excitement about Barbara Woodhouse. She was becoming the thing in London at that time.
Just marvelous, isn't it?
Loved her, just loved. Can't wait to see what she does with Peaches, who has a mind of her own.
She sure does. How's the captain?
He's fine. I wish he could be here today, but he's at the studio. It's where I'm going when I get through.
Still wearing his hat?
In public.
Yeah.
In public, he
all.
does.
You two working on something in the studio?
Yeah, well, we have an album that we finished that we hope to have out by the end of April, but in the studio we're putting some pre-recording down for a television special we're going to be on.
What does it take to get a hit recording in the music business these days?
Oh, Regis, it's changed now. It's so tough now. In the old days, it really was the merit of the record. You know, I'm saying old days, that's when Daryl and I started. But nowadays, the way music is programmed on radio stations has changed. There can be, for example, one man will program 100 to 200 stations around the country. So instead of going to the individual stations and getting your record to break out regionally, you have to go to this one service and hope the guy likes it.
And he determines everything.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It used to be that you could break a record out locally or regionally, like in the South somewhere, and have it spread around the country, and that's just not done today.
Well, how does it feel to be back on the talk show circuit
It
here?
feels good to be on this end, I'll tell you.
Sure. Did you enjoy your stay as a talk show host?
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it very much because I met so many exciting people.
Yeah, that's the fun of it.
That's the fun of it. The bad thing I found for me was that it took up all my time. I couldn't do anything else, and that meant, you know, singing and concerts. It was very difficult to get those things going, and that's part of what I do. It's part of my talent. So I found from my experience, if you're going to do a talk show, it pretty much has to be the thing that you do.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
Did it kind of take you out of the music business for a while?
It was very tough. We were trying to do an album at the same time that I was doing the talk show, and I really was not able to put all of myself into it and do as much writing as I'd like to.
But at least you got to work with Daryl again.
I did.
I mean, he's always there.
He was on about once a week at his choice. He didn't want to be there every day because he wanted to be able to do all the other things.
Yeah, I thought it was the musical director for the show.
No, he hired everybody and put the band together at the very beginning, but during that time that I was on the TV show, he was putting an album together for Cheryl Ladd. So he was keeping me on my toes while he worked with Cheryl Ladd.
You know, in public, Daryl's kind of quiet.
Yeah.
Is he that way at home, too?
No. He's a very strong-minded man who says exactly what he thinks and whenever he thinks it.
No kidding.
In public, Daryl is an observer. He prefers to sit back and watch other people and kind of learn by what he sees other people doing. But when he's just got me, he tells me what's
Now, you
happening.
see, I thought it would be entirely opposite.
I
That
know.
you would be the one
I
who would
know.
direct and guide and push through.
No, we're pretty equal. I think that's one of the reasons why we're still together and we still like each other a lot, is that we really have managed to have a marriage that, well, let's say it's not 50-50, it's 55-45 in his favor, but it's very, very close.
Daryl's tough. Good.
He's tough, boy.
Good for him.
He has to be. Can you see me married to a milquetoast? I mean,
No,
the guy
not
would
at
never
all.
have, you know, he'd never have a chance.
Not at all. Not at all. Getting ready for the baseball season?
Oh, Regis, I can't wait.
She is a phenomenal and a fanatical baseball fan.
Yeah.
Well, let's say the Los Angeles Dodger fan.
Well, no, I'm a baseball fan.
yeah?
It's not just the Dodgers, and it's getting worse now because I have close friends on the Dodgers. Lynn Lopes, who's Davy's wife.
Yeah.
Ernie Smith, who's Reggie's wife. France. They're all close friends. We hike together and do a lot of things together. And I was just on a skiing trip with Lynn and Ernie, and we were talking now. What's going to happen when I'm at Dodger Stadium and Reggie comes up to bat for the Giants?
Yeah.
I mean, where are my allegiances going to be? It's going to be tough.
It is going to be tough. That's the sad part of baseball when a couple of them move on to other teams.
Well, I think it's going to happen more and more now because the gals that I'm friendly with are the older guys on the team, and they're going to begin to end their contracts with the Dodgers and maybe go somewhere else.
Sure.
So my allegiances are spread all over.
It's inevitable. Toni, would you like to sing a song?
You know, Regis, I would love to sing a song.
Would you?
Yeah, I really would.
Can I sing with you?
Yes, and I think you ought to choose the song.
All right. How about Well, let me get the setting here. How about nice, quiet, romantic setting, if it's all right with the captain?
Well, I
You
don't
know
know. I have to check
what I
with
mean? All
him.
right, so cue the stars.
What a high-budget show.
Now, wait a minute. Let me get this guitar player.
impressed.
Guitar player.
This is Greg Poiret on guitar.
Greg Poiret, I love it. Microphone.
Now, do you have the blue one, or do I have the blue one? Is this is right? Oh, okay.
Why, is your mic better than mine?
My mic is a little better than yours.
It better be.
I want you to start, though.
All right. Quiet nights and quiet stars, quiet chords from my guitars, floating on the silence that surrounds us.
Sounds pretty good, Regis. Quiet thoughts and quiet dreams, quiet walks by quiet streams, and a window looking on the mountains and the sea. How lovely. This is where I want to be, here with you so close to me, until the final flicker of life's ember. I, who was lost and lonely, believing life was only a bitter, tragic joke, have found with you the meaning of existence. Oh, my love, this is where I want to be, here with you so close to me, until the final flicker of life's ember. I, who was lost and lonely, believing life was only a bitter, tragic joke, have found with you the meaning of existence. Oh, my love. Oh, my love. Oh, my love. Hey, what do you think?
How romantic.
The Philbin and Tennille. That's...
This is a test of the Toledo.
Barbara Woodhouse has written this book called No Bad Dogs, The Woodhouse Way. And it's a wonderful cover.
It's a beautiful
It's a
cover.
magnificent cover. And it's nice to have you meet Toni Tennille.
We've met. We met
met
on
over in
the
England 3
Terry
years ago,
Wogan
yeah.
show in England in 1980.
Yes,
My
it was-
husband and I were on.
It was great fun.
Yes.
wasn't
Mrs.
it?
Peaches, Barbara.
Yes, what a lovely dog. Now, these dogs, as I think I said just now to you, they are difficult, aren't they? But for one thing, they get very puffed. Now, first of all, you have to be certain to have a kind choke chain with a nice big link like this and never close it. Never do that, which some people do. The only thing we do with the choke chain is make a click.
Oh,
You
okay.
see, with the two rings hitting each other. And the louder the click, the more the dog likes it. So you have to give a little click and let go, and you wag your tail.
Is there a question that you have, Toni? Something the dog isn't doing now that you...
She doesn't do anything. I mean, Peaches has a mind of her own. She really does. She was in the show ring. She's a champion.
She is a champion.
And she knows how to stand and
Yes.
walk, but that's it.
Well, you see, she's got to learn to sit, and of course, you're lovely. You've got to make her sit very quickly by putting one finger in her thigh and giving her the signal, Peachy, sit. And she sits. And then when you want her to stay, you give her the stay signal. I call it the abracadabra. Peachy, sit, stay. And she stays. And then when you want her to go down, you put her off balance, down. And she stays down, down. Good girl. Down, tickle her chest, because that's what we like. Stay.
That's the Peaches I
She
know.
did. She
and love.
loved that.
Stay. Now you take her, and I'll
Okay.
teach you how to make her walk to heel.
Okay.
Look, over 2 fingers only. Don't shut it. Keep your hand wide open.
Okay.
Like that. And then you tap your leg, and no, just tap it like this. Walkies and set off. Now,
In that direction?
Just a little way and round.
Okay.
Now, if she pulls, you put the hand on, just jerk it down to my hand.
Down
Quick.
to-
No, you don't bend. Listen.
Oh, I don't bend?
No, you don't bend.
Oh. Okay.
You just do it quickly. Now, go on, walk
Okay.
around.
So walkies?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, walkies.
Walkies!
Come on, walkies. Come right round here. Keep going. Come back. Come on. Now give her the sit signal. This with the left hand.
All right.
Sit.
Sit. Oh,
No, like this. Sit.
okay. Sit.
Now put your finger in there and bring her back. There she sat beautifully.
Oh, good
Drop
girl.
the lead. Come in front of her and say, Peachy, sit, one finger.
Uh-huh.
Stay. You do it.
Okay. Sit, stay.
Now walk back, holding your hand up, and Peaches will stay. She's fascinated,
Yeah,
isn't
but
she?
can you get Peaches to stop panting? It's getting on my nerves. All right, we
doubt
have
it.
one more dog for
Good
you, Barbara.
baby.
Mary,
Girl,
bring in Circuit here.
Come here, Circuit.
Right.
Now,
Come on,
Circuit
Peaches.
is really frightened. Come on, Circuit.
Well, what is she writing off? Circuit, come on.
Say
now.
hello to Barbara, Circuit.
Yes, this is...
Now, you
Circuit
had
is
something that
losing
was which was wrong.
Uh-huh.
You had pulled her on your choke chain, so it closed. Now, you mustn't do that. You must always have it loose. If she pulls, just give a jerk, do you see? Come on, Circuit.
That
Good
doesn't
girl.
hurt her neck?
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh.
In fact, just
Okay.
hold her a moment. Now, show it. Stay, Circuit. Just balance her so she doesn't run away. Just hold her there.
All right.
I just show the viewers on my own arm. This is the action. You don't close the choke chain. Watch, I'm going to do it hard. Really hard. And there's not a mark on my arm of any sort. So you need never be afraid
Okay.
of making your dog...
This dog really looks frightened of you, Barbara.
Oh, no, she's not frightened of
Can
me.
you
She's
make
frightened
friends?
of the setup.
Yes.
Come on, Circuit, walkies.
Yo, look at how fast he's taking
Come on,
off
now.
completely.
Come on, Circuit, come. Good girl. Come. Sit. No, up the sit. Come on.
Circuit saw Peaches and laid right on its back as soon as Barbara came over.
Good girl. Circuit, sit, stay. Circuit, down. Stay. Now you take her for a little walk.
Okay.
Now, turn your fingers up.
Yell.
Over
Up like
keys.
this.
2 fingers. Don't put the hand on upwards. If you're
Okay.
going to jerk her, which you won't need to, put your hand downwards. And what I want you to do is to encourage her. Come on, Circuit.
Come on,
Wookies.
Circuit. Come on. Do I have to say Wookiees like that?
But if she
Okay.
doesn't come, you then give her a bit of a jerk.
All right. Go on. Come on. Circuit, you're jerking back.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on.
That's a battle of wills,
Ooh,
isn't it?
yes, now what do you do?
Well, you've closed the choke chain.
I
you
did
see.
it again.
Let go.
I'm sorry, Circuit.
Come on, Circuit. Wookiees. Come on. Whoops. That's right. Good girl. Come on, Circuit. There, she's happy now. The tail's...
there she's coming.
Come on,
We're going to
Circuit.
continue to work on Circuit and come right back in just a moment, so stay with us.
A member of our studio audience has received a new Hamilton...